Howdy dorks. Good afternoon. Happy Thursday. Happy Unchatter. Happy cat. Once again, hi. Happy Dwarf Fortress. Happy Adventure Day. We're gonna start a brand new adventure right here at the start. How about that? How about that? That sounds fun. Hi. How are you? How are all of you? I have been captured by a cat. Again. Hey, how's it going? Today's gonna be interesting. Happy Thursday and happy cat to you too. Hopefully the cats are happy. Hopefully they're all chilling, right? This one's chilling, kind of, as she just stares down the camera. So impatient with me. Today is going to be an adventure, primarily, and I have a goal with this adventure, and we'll see how it goes. I'm making simple goals for us because I know that even simple things can go terribly, terribly wrong. So if nothing, I mean, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be funny either way, but if nothing unexpected happens, then it might be quick. But even then, things never go as expected, so whatever. The idea is, so when we first started our fortress of leopard bins, we have domesticated cave slimes as part of our culture, as part of our civilization. And we embarked with a couple. I think we had 2 cave slimes when we embarked, but they're dead now. A certain rampaging dwarf made sure that we no longer have any cave slimes. But I want to have cage slimes, cave slimes. Not cage slimes. I want to have slimes. I want to have oozes, because that's fun and funny. So we are going to create a small band of adventurers, and they are going to be doing like an old-timey cattle drive. We're going to start in one fortress with a whole bunch of slimes, and we're going to drive them across the continent, and we're going to hopefully end up in our fortress and deliver a whole mass of slimes to our fortress. That is my goal for today. Hopefully that will work out, or at least be interesting in some way. Today's episode is brought to you by Clouds. Thank you, Clouds. Thank goodness for Clouds. But also viewers like you, clicking on buttons down there and hanging out and keeping me company and hanging out the Discord and all that good stuff. That's the Cloud that's giving me shade right now. So I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you coming by. And we'll do the thing. That's all it's gonna be. So I believe that we have we're still in fortress mode. We have reached the spring again, so I'm gonna load this up here, and then we're gonna basically immediately retire. I was poking around in I was poking around off stream. Nothing, like, time didn't progress, but I was just kind of looking at people and kind of looking at who we have. We had a couple of really big migrant waves right at the tail end of the stream, so we're already up to 47 people, which is ridiculous. We started last stream at like 11, and we got up to 47 in one stream, so that's kind of amazing. But I was looking at all of our people, all of our new kobolds, and a bunch of them are related to each other. I don't know if I'll be able to like get in and see them. Like they have a bunch of relatives. And then you can, like, some of the graphics are messed up. I've noticed that this means that this person died. Sapit is dead. And then, like, I think that's where that person died. But oh, and here's Stroud. There's just Stroud right there. But here's Arso. A dead mother here, and then some sisters, and an acquaintance. There were a couple of like really big family units. I'll see if I can find them. Like, look at this, like all these aunts. Like, I think this was one of them. Yeah, all these sisters. There's a bunch of sisters here, and then they have a bunch of nieces and nephews here. cloud of sadness over this fortress. They all lost family in the disaster. It's true. I mean, I think it's part of the side effect of having such gigantic families is that every time something goes bad, it's a family member. They're all related in some way. Because I mean, their families are so gigantic. Here you can see this is just a bunch of friends. Here Rara's has a bunch of friends. Like our original people are just friends with everyone. But our more recent migrants, maybe you don't know anyone. Probably the odd one out. I don't know. I was glancing at them. There's a couple large family units. It's hard to really map them all out effectively, but they are here. There are relationships between the people that we have here. I think you've been here a little while, yeah. Weird. You don't know anyone. You don't know anyone. We're hauling giraffe cages because we've been catching giraffes. There's a bunch of giraffe cages down here. They'll make friends. Yeah, they'll all get to know each other. I'm not too worried. We didn't trade with the elves because we don't have anything that they're gonna want. But they are here. And then I think, oh, and then I need to remember to export. Kobolds 3, right? This is our third adventure that we're gonna start. And I think we're good. I'm just gonna retire. I wanted to check our this as well. I think this is fine. Should we have a guard captain? I don't know. I'm gonna call it good. I'm gonna call it good. We're going to retire. Retire. And I'm gonna do a new timeline just to like preserve some old saves. Before retire 3. So that I can go back and check things if I ever really want to. There it goes. No wood. Oh, are we out of wood? That would be no iron in patches and on Pratchett. Oh, and well, see, it's not even wood. We can't trade with the elves because all of our crafts are made out of like turtles and mussels. So anything made from a creature at all, like they don't want any of it. So like it's not even we haven't even been making things out of wood. Yeah, so we're gonna have to start making some rock crafts maybe. Yeah, and then they also don't have like a whole lot of worth trading with. Like they had a bunch of food, which would have been nice, but not trading with the elves isn't like a huge hurdle. Okay, so then we are here. I guess I did make a different fork for the purpose of looking at Legends mode and stuff. I was poking around in Legends mode. There's a lot of really interesting things in our world that we haven't seen yet. But we'll poke around a bit. We're gonna do an adventure. We're gonna progress 2 weeks as is tradition. I am gonna call us an easy party because that's gonna give us more points for slimes. And we're gonna be kobolds, right? Enjoy those Discord updates? Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad they're enjoyable. Check out the Discord. There's lore updates. There's lore dumps in the Discord. Because why not? We're gonna be from the Serpent of Baths, which is our civilization. We're gonna be from. I want to do one of these other. There's some other fortresses. I don't know. Is it just the hillixes that we can do? Can I actually pick a fortress? It's just the hillixes. It wouldn't let me start in a fortress. That's cool. Okay, so kind of want to like go as far as we can, right? So we're wanting to end up here, so we could do that. That wouldn't be too bad. Dented shocked or needed declines. I think let's start in dented shock. Do you dump your lore updates in Discord to save you dumping them into Z's ears? Or is that just Elden Ring? I think Z gets them too. I don't know, I dump them into Discord if I find them interesting and then hope someone else does too. That's basically it. Instead of being a cook, I think, is there like animal trainer? I think we can be an animal trainer. Animal dissector, animal caretaker. Let's say animal trainer. We're gonna be an animal trainer, and we've never strayed far from home. We are obviously a member of the Boats of Paddling, because this lungfish god of rivers is apparently quite prominent in our world. I think we're gonna have to do something around that as well. So we're gonna be Rurak, except, and we're gonna. Like, our abilities I'm not too worried about, right? I mean, endurance and toughness for sure. But, like, you know, these aren't going to be combat people. They're going to be... These are cattle drivers. These are people of the land, right? How about you're gonna be highly empathetic. Like, superiorly empathetic. That's why you hang out around slimes all day. Right? Why not? And an analytical ability. And intuition, sure, why not? And then I'm not gonna have a lot of combat. We'll say like you can do some dodging. How about like dodging is always good. Dodging is always good. So we'll go up like proficient dodger. And then we'll do maybe like a butcher. Let's make you like let's make some smarty pants. And you're a speaker. Why not? You're a competent speaker. A decent dancer. A decent liar. You can intimidate a little bit. You're a comedian. You're a flatterer. I mean, look how many points we get for all these social things if we don't care about combat. A pacifier. That's probably good for keeping creatures around, right? And like professional animal trainer. There we go. And then fishing. Okay. Her snout is very convex. She has high cheekbones. She has a low voice. Her ears are somewhat short. Head is somewhat tall. Her scales are crimson. Her eyes are saffron. Cool. Good enough to me. Personally, greatly respects individuals that persevere through their trials and labors, sees merrymaking as a waste, and doesn't really see the point of working hard. Sure, we're just gonna go with it. I mean, you don't have a dream. I don't know if there's like if there's like an animal. Well, I mean, there's an animal thing. We could say like nature, say like you greatly value nature. See animals and wander, we're gonna get those. Let's do that. Dreams of seeing the great natural places of the world. I wonder if we can actually satisfy that. Can we actually satisfy that? I guess I want to see. I want to see. I'm gonna say we're gonna do just the dagger. And then we're gonna do like leather armor. I think is what we should do. Like not be, you know, totally defenseless, but we're not gonna be spending our points on gear. Leopard leather armor, perfect. It's like, yeah, 30 points, yeah, that's fine. And then we're gonna do a shield, just like a copper buckler, because we don't have one, right? A copper buckler, and then we can do some pants. I mean, we have leather trousers, we have gloves and socks. I think we need a leather helmet or something. How about that? Headwear, and then we can do a dingo leather helm. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, I like that. That's pretty cool. And then the other 1,200 points are going into cave blobs. Yes, this is what I want. That's what I want. And then I'm going to add a party member. It's going to be another kobold. Partner got very into the federal duck stamp collection. Interesting. Duck stamp competition. I am interested in this. This is not something I know about. You are also going to be from the same place. Yeah, dented shocked. This is Orca. Sure. You're going to be a little more dexterous. These are. I almost wish there was just like a randomized button. I would totally take a totally randomized person at this point. And then I definitely want you to also. I guess I didn't check our occupation. Pump operator or a gelder. A gelder is related, and then you're gonna be the same. Yeah, perfect. And then does that give you? Any skill? Surely there's a skill in here that comes off of gilding. Yeah, talented gelder. You are going to be a legendary gelder. How gonna go that? Okay, that's sure. Why not? Why not? Orca is a legendary gelder. And then animal caretaker is good. Flatterer, comedian, conversationalist, and then we're good. Yeah, fine. His ears are short. He has high cheekbones. His lips are thick. His head is tall. His yellow eyes are somewhat narrow. His scales are gold. Except respects fair dealing and fair play and finds those that develop skill with weapons and fighting distasteful. Interesting. We have the cause trouble, be with friends. And then I don't know. You can, I guess you value peace, right? He dreams of bringing lasting peace to the world. That sounds achievable. You'll be happy forever. You're also just gonna get a dagger. And we all have food and water. I think that's gonna be fine. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna do where's body wear? We're gonna do a leopard leather armor, then a leather cap or leather helm, and then a copper buckler. And then that's kind of it, right? And then a bunch of slimes. I want a bunch of slimes. Let's do one more. Let's do three. And then you can be. Oh, we could do something different, right? You could be a wild boar man. How about we have one wild boar man? Oh, but he can't come from the same civilization. Interesting. Oh no, I can't. Well, can I not go back? I think that's fine though. All right, we'll have a wild boar man from a different civilization come in and help us out. Can I not just? I'm afraid to hit the escape key in case it just like takes me all the way back. So like the boar people are from this civilization down here, which is interesting. Woman butters. The hillocks of woman butters. Empire leeches. That's pretty good too. Burial smears. Silver tunnels. That's way the heck out there. Tribute scalded. You know what? He's a country boy. He's a country boy canner. Works for me. I guess you're gonna be like our bodyguard. How about that? You are gonna be a ranger? You're gonna be a hunter. You're gonna be a hunter. Beliefs none. Okay. This is a godless heathen boar person. You are from a Kobold Hillocks. Okay, just from the other Kobold civilization. That is interesting. So you're going to be agile, going to be tough, going to have analytical ability, you're going to have focus and willpower, good intuition, and memory, spatial sense and kinesthetic sense, and all that good stuff. And decent social awareness. And then you are going to be a pretty good crossbowman, but also an ambusher and a tracker and a dodger. Everyone's got to be good at dodging, right? Dodging is how it works. Dodging is how we survive. And then the rest of this, I don't know if we care. I guess we'll give you a couple points in the animal stuff as well. Where did that go? Here we go. Caretaker and trainer. Why not? Duck stamp info in Discord for you later. Excellent. Perfect. The rest of this, I don't think we care about. I think we're just gonna do good at crossbow and the hunter stuff. And we're gonna call that good. And then what? You can be an observer. Accept. His hair is brown. His skin is pale taupe. His eyes are brown. Accept. Personally sees the denial of impulses as vain and foolish pursuit and doesn't see the attainment of knowledge as important. Interesting. So you're going to have like completely different cultural values because you're from a different civilization. Do not value self-control, but you do value cunning. Interesting. I'm going to leave this as it is. Yeah, I think you're good. And then we don't need a fancy material crossbow, right? But we could make it kind of nice. Actually, we could make it a masterwork copper crossbow. I'm gonna give you a little bit more than just the whatchamacallit, the leather armor. I think if you do maybe like an iron mail shirt, let's give you iron armor. You're gonna have iron armor and an iron helm and iron high boots and iron chain leggings, and that kind of covers you all, right? And I'm gonna say we're gonna get an extra quiver and such. Might actually just control this person. Magpie intestines, excellent. So these are all mediocre pieces of iron gear. I think that's gonna be fine. And then we're gonna give you just, or maybe we do like a guard dog or two. Could do like a hunting dog. How about a pair of hunting dogs? Or I wonder if war dogs are better. Let's do like a pair of war dogs, and then the rest are gonna be cave slimes. It's still a lot of cave slimes. Okay. I think we're good. And we're gonna start up there. There's gonna be way too many cave slimes. This is going to be absurd. Your most trusted companions have made the journey to meet you here today. Let the party venture forth. I know you can't see it quite yet. It's gonna do its thing. Hopefully it doesn't crash. It's been okay recently. If we can get it going and get saved. Okay, so now there's that. I'm gonna click OK. Okay, and then we're going to save and continue. And then we should be good. Look at all these slimes. All of these slimes are ours. These are all the slimes we're going to be ranching today. Neat. And they all have names. They all have names. Okay, yes, that's fine. Yeah, Kala, Okra, Zrao, Zla, Sao, Circe, Saito, Zarl, Maleric, Slossa. Oh my god. They all have names. Okay, so there's a cheesemaker here, a bone carver, a fish cleaner. There's one of our people, a farmer, a cook, me, and our bar person canner here. And our 2 dogs. Okay. Perfect. This is ridiculous. If I look at our party here, we have a lot of slimes. We have a lot of cave blobs. This is a lot of cave blobs. And 2 dogs. Okay. Perfect. So we're basically gonna just kind of trek across the landscape and hopefully nothing bad will happen. We're going from here to here. And that's kind of the goal, right? We're gonna maybe hit up these hillocks on the way just for the sake of saying hi to people. Oh, there's a bronze colossus down there in a shrine. Oh, that's interesting. I'll have to go visit that someday. But we'll hit these sites kind of along the way. So let's go. We'll go north from here. I think that is fine. But we at least need to get out of here, right? And then they're all gonna be... There's gonna be so many notifications of people petting our slimes as we rock around. Okay. Just get out here. Let's see if we can just get everyone to come and follow us. How can a slime be prone? How are they just like on the ground sometimes? So yeah, and they stack up nicely. So they're all, there's just a bunch of them. This is perfect. I feel like I should almost count how many we have. Or I guess we can do this. If we look at us, we have 46 pets. And then if we look at our companions, Orca here has 45 pets. So that's, so keep 46 plus 45. And then if we look at Canner, you have 24 pets, but 2 of those are slimes. So someone do that math for me. That's 46 plus 45 plus 22. That's how many slimes we have right now. And we'll see how many we end up with when we get there. We're going for 100%. We're going for 100% slime survival here. Honestly, this isn't lagging too badly considering how many creatures are here right now. The dogs are kind of going nuts. The dogs are doing they're hurting. Mostly just waiting for all of them to kind of creep out here, but I don't know if they're all gonna. I guess they're doing it slowly. Oh, now we're the boar. Oh, this is even too much for the boar. Even the boar can only handle 80? Jeez, okay. That's fine though. You're fine. I am gonna control you since you're gonna be the slow one. It's gonna be so hard to stand up. Ever. Okay. Okay. Let's set out and then falls over from exhaustion. How does a slime get exhausted? I'm not sure I understand that. Okay, so traveling with pets has been a little strange in the past, right? We're gonna see if we can make sure that we get all of our pets with us. I wonder what that dot is. We're gonna kind of cut across the countryside a bit. I don't know if we need to stop at this hillocks. Maybe we'll go up here to the dwarven hillocks of hail granite and do a check and make sure we got all of our things and our slimes. There is a river here, and see, I don't know if the game cares. I'm really curious if it matters at all. But let's plop down out here outside of this hillocks. Okay, I mean, there's a bunch of slimes. Are there a bunch here? Okay, so how many do we have on us right now? We have 24 here, so that's the same number. And if we look at Orca, we have 45, that's the same number. And if we look at Rurak, we have 46, that's the same number. We haven't lost any slimes just going across that. So that's proof of concept at least. And then there's some stuff up here. So we're gonna walk into this hillocks like this is a totally normal thing to be doing. Hopefully they can all keep up. Right, and then, okay, so I do want to go, like, over this way, I think. Be in here, there we are. Knock knock, do you have any drinks for me and 2 friends and over 100 slimes? Hello, Gantrock. I'm slime ranching. Oh, and we can't see in the dark. Okay, let's go back to our... Kobolds can see in the dark. That is a nice thing about kobolds. Oh, and then they're all just gonna peace out. Or no, they're gonna come and... Are they petting my slimes? They're petting my slimes! The thin mayor pets the slime. Okay. We're just gonna say hi. Here's the thin mayor. Start new conversation. Hello! Hello, my name is Rurak. Praise Rivers. Hello, Kobold. I am Tossid, the servant of Utost Copper Kobold. The mountainous towers greet you. We've heard that name before, haven't we? That's the god that cursed Sue. In our first adventure. How are you feeling? I am separated from Ushat. I cannot give in to sadness. Fair enough. We could be asked to be made a performer. That's not going to be the thing. I don't care about your troubles. We don't really have anything to... I mostly just wanted to say hi. I'm going to express my emotions. I'm going to say something general about my emotional state or thoughts. I'm at my best under pressure. The quest for knowledge never ends. Cool. Hooray. Oh my god, I totally forgot about that game until just now. That was what where my head was at. Like we're just ranching slimes, aren't we? There's a farmer, there's a bookbinder, and a sheriff. Oh, hello, sheriff. Hello, my name is Rurak. Hello, Kobold. I am Aban, servant of mountain greets you. How are you feeling? Try to focus on the practical side of the matter. It's true. This is a very practical endeavor, traversing the landscape with 100 slimes. I'm gonna express myself. Like, we haven't even gone far enough for us to need, like, food and water yet. Express your emotions. Everything's all right. And then he just volunteers. A beast from the wild has been harassing our people. Night depth is in the jungle of nobles. Seek this place if you hunt Kree the leopard. But we've killed Kree. Actually, isn't that the leopard that our second adventurer killed? Is that isn't that a thing? Because that was up here, right? The leopard Kree. There's common knowledge where you are from. And I swear, maybe it's just because we don't know that. Like, the person who killed it is up here. Interesting. So word hasn't gotten back that we killed it. Which that was only a year ago in game, so I guess that's not too unreasonable. But that's interesting. It's not like everyone just goes, "Oh, the leopard's dead." Like I think word has to get back to them. So there's the mayor, there's a glass maker, a potash maker, a farmer, a hunter, and a militia commander. Interesting. Hello, a militia commander. Greetings, I am Rurek. Hello, I am Sarvesh. Where'd you go? How are you feeling? It's my mess. No, this one's my mess. I'm sorry. No, you're good. You're good. I really doubt anyone would come with us, but they're all dwarves anyway, so I don't know if I'm going to be asking them to come with us. But a bookbinder would be kind of cool. Yeah. Okay. Good talk, everyone. Let them all pet my slimes. Or I'm a decent storyteller, right? Can I at least tell them a story? What was the thing I was good at? What did I just spend all my stuff on? Reader, wordsmith, dancer. I'm a novice dancer. We could do him a little dance real quick. How about we prepare choreography or dance? Okay. Oh, we could make a dance. Oh, that's cool. Okay. The coastal crab. The coastal crab is a sacred solo dance originating from our civilization. The form guides dancers through improvised performances. The dance is accompanied by composition of the submerged beaches as the dancer acts out the story of the boats of paddling, which is our lungfish god. Dancer performs along with an improvised path, moving to the music's rhythm. Dancers imitate the movement of the lungfish. The dance is a refined art form with 2 specific moves to be mastered. The dance is punctuated by aborted right leg lifts, and it continues. Well, that's the perfect dance for us, I think. And then these are different. There also are cultural dances. I'm gonna dance to the coastal crab. Just for the sake of it. Huh, what was that? I don't know that anyone here is even looking at me. I don't think they care. Okay, I danced. All I want to do is dance. Okay, so we need to get out of here. I'm curious if there's any relationship between, like, do the slimes need to come out of the underground for them to, successfully come with us? Can they open doors? It looks like they can open doors on their own. That's disturbing. Come on, slimes! Need like a whistle. And they're like other animals, right? So like we could lead them manually. Can you lead more than one creature at a time? No, maybe not. Stop leading. Okay. And then, yeah, okay. You can only lead one at a time. Fair enough. If I could just, like, put them all on a leash, like, like a dog walker with, like, 10 dogs, but also leashes, but 100 slimes walking down the sidewalk. I don't see why that's unreasonable. Okay. I'm gonna say that that's all of them, right? A spattering of... They they leave slime around. We have totally slimed up their their doorway. Hope you like some cave blob fluid. Let's move on. So there's another hillocks here. It's just another dwarven hillocks. I think we're gonna head up to this dwarven fortress up here, basement palm. I don't think we're gonna like go fully into the fortress, but let's make that a stop on our path. We'll just follow this road. Gonna have to lay down flooring and rip it up to get rid of that slime trail. It's true. It's gonna be a serious construction project just to get rid of all of our slimes. Okay, I think we want to, well, we don't want to go through the mountains because we can't fast travel through the mountains. So we'll go around the mountains. And now it's gonna be evening, so let's see if we can stay in this hillocks here. Because that's their drinking mound. Let's go up to their civic mound and crash their party. Well, I only see what says nearby. Are we still good? See, here's the thing. So there's 46. And then you, I mean, well, actually, I don't know if that, we still have them as pets. I don't know if that means that they're actually nearby. We still have all of our pets. The only trick that I've seen as far as getting things to come in and catch up with you is we can just sit here and like wait for an hour, and sometimes things will find us. So let's do that. But like, I mean, who knows how many are here? We're just gonna have to count once we finally get there in fortress mode and see if we actually got everyone with us. I mean, there are a lot of slimes here. I mean, well, see, like, I don't know where these are. We could have already lost a good handful of slimes, and it's hard to tell. But let's go back to Rurek. We're gonna see if we can ask to stay for an evening. I think you just accept the slime trail is your new flooring. Maybe it hardens into like a shellac kind of a deal. Maybe we're doing them a favor. We're gonna drink. We're gonna eat. And then we're gonna find a door, maybe. I mean, it's a lot of slimes. Is it all the way on the other side? Of course it is. Of course it is. You look a river. Oh, they're all sleeping. We showed up in the middle of the night. Child, farmer, blacksmith, mayor. Hello. Hello. You're not even awake, are you? Neutral attitude, unassuming. Is that the same as being asleep? I mean, we could just... I mean, are we allowed to sleep? And I could, like, wait. No. It just doesn't say anything. That's weird. There we go. It's still nighttime, I think is what that means. So I mean, I could just stand here and do wait until dawn. Or just sleep until dawn. Like, we could just sleep outside the door and wait for them all to wake up. There they go. Now we don't need to stay because we already slept. That's how that works. Life is, in a word, rivers. They're still not gonna be awake. Hey everyone! Check out my slimes! Let's just wait another hour. Or I can't do it inside. My goodness. Feel better about never having enough beds in my fort when none have enough in adventure mode either, right? Where, like, there's clearly not sleeping in bedrooms. Where's all the things that you own? Okay. Now I'm gonna greet you. Hello, Kobold. I am Stacked, servant of cold turquoise, greets you. How are you feeling? You just don't care. I slept in the dirt. It's annoying. So they don't like it. They don't like the fact that they don't have a bed. But they're just not gonna have a bed. And then I'm going to eat. And then I'm going to perform my dance. Dancey dance dance. Jeez. And half of them are gonna be asleep through the whole thing. Haha, you're funny. They're just talking to each other. Weird. Okay. They don't care. They don't care at all. So let's get back out here. I guess I can fill my water skin while we're here, right? Get all of our slimes in a row here. Just a couple down there. And see if I look at our party again and see this does change. The ones that we can see do change. But I don't know if that means like they're just out of sight or like they're a certain distance away or what. I mean, we clearly still have a lot here. Hope you guys like slime. That is so much slime. Okay. And then from here, we're just gonna keep going, right? You're out there Zoidberg dancing and they don't care. I mean, I guess I'm not that good of a dancer, but you know, a couple oohs and ahs would be nice at least. Let's go hit up Cobalt Rough and Chamber Letters. And then some of those abandoned monasteries. These are kobold things up here. I don't know that we have a need to actually go do that. Oh, and then there was this Dwarven Fortress of Basement Palm, which is gonna be further the other way. Do I make this a very straightforward adventure and we get there and we're good, or do we go looking for trouble? I don't really want to look for trouble. Usually it just finds us. Let's keep moving at least. Stick to the roads. I'm kind of surprised we haven't been ambushed yet. Because even just getting ambushed by a bunch of dingoes would be total chaos right now. If fun stuff is on the way, it's good. Stick to the mission. Okay. We stick to the mission. There, and see, like, I still don't know what the blue dots mean. Yeah, so we're just gonna say hi. And then I guess let's go see the drinking mound this time. We don't need to say hi to the mayor. And then there's a bunch here. What does this say? It's, you know, a lot. Wow. Oh, it's so not quite all of them. interesting. But even then, it's like maybe 10 or 15 that it's acting like we don't have. So I'm really curious. I'm really curious to see what happens when we finally get there. No. It's so many. Nope. It will always be the last side that I check. Hello! There's a drunk, and 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 a drunk. Not too surprising, I guess. Hello! Hello, Kobold, I am Esm. How are you feeling? I'm well. Fair enough. What's going on? How's life here? I hear that a group calling itself the Harmonious Creation founded Kobold after a long journey from the lands of the Red Ship. So that's where we are right now. And the Red Ship is the Dwarven civilization to our west. So that's not really new information to us as players. But this is a new, like a new Hillux. I think it's only been here for maybe a year or two. We were here with our first adventure, I believe. And they were talking about how this is a recent settlement. I could ask about any of this stuff. State that you don't care. I don't care one way or the other. And we can change the subject. Bring up specific incident. Spread rumor of Kree's presence in... So the leopard. We could spread a bunch of rumors. Oh, we could ask about... No. Can we ask about the leopard? I doubt they would know anything either. So like if I just Kree, like all I know is that it's rumored to be there. I don't actually know that it's killed. So that's interesting. Anyway, hello. Greet. Hello, Kobold. I am Dishmab. A few years ago, this is the other one, the first one talking. Moses rock oil became holy growth of the youthful doctrines, replacing his aunt. So that's someone becoming a religious figure. How are you feeling? Trying to keep an open mind. How about slimes? Are slimes good for an open mind? It'll lubricate your mind at the very least. Any troubles? I hear that a group calling itself Harmonious Creation found that's not a trouble. That's a thing that happened. Okay. Let's do our dance. 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 Dancey dance dance. Do our little crab dance. So great when everybody just gets along. It would be kind of nice if we would maybe just learn about some missing artifacts. Maybe that's the thing we should be doing. It's just not intentionally trying to do, like, find artifacts, but learn about artifacts that are missing so that we can bring that knowledge to our fortress. Hello, I am Bear. Praise minerals. Any troubles? No, it's just the same thing. Okay, clearly they don't care. Clearly they're just all good. Come on, slimes. Everyone get out here. It is funny that the dogs do look like they are kind of actually hurting a little bit. I think it's completely incidental, but it kind of looks that way. They're so slow when they're not in a hurry. Can you imagine what this grass would look like after 100 slimes just like oozing over it? Good doggies. The doggies are very good so far. Okay. Good. And then from here, I do want to hit up this other one. This other one I think is like new. Interesting that it put us on the other side of the river, but whatever. This one should be quite small, I believe. Abandoned hillock. Well, these are... Oh, is it abandoned already? Interesting. Castle mound. Is that what this is? I'm not sure I've seen a castle mound before. Is this all abandoned? Could we just acquire a hillocks? Let's eat and drink. Just out of curiosity, even if it doesn't mean anything, I want to keep looking at this. It looks about the same. Whatever that means. Our chamber letters is to our west. Is this the castle mound? It's big. It's a big mound. And I see giant brown recluse spiderwebs. That's a sign of something, maybe? There we are. Oops. It's just empty. It is just empty. What did you just say? I don't handle pressure well. This hillocks appears to be abandoned, and it is like directly next to our fortress. This is like the closest site to our fortress. Nope, stop. Beast from the wilds is harassing our people. Yeah, I mean, it's dead. We did it, it's fine. Honestly, I'd leave if giant brown recluses moved in. I agree. Of course, we are kobolds, so we would be fine. In fact, maybe it's the kobold's fault. Who can say? Okay, and then from here, we are right next to our fortress. I think we're just gonna go. Brown recluses like kobolds. Kobolds like poisonous creatures, which is I think partly why we have the blobs domesticated in the first place. But if you look at all the creatures that the kobold civilization has domesticated, it's like rattlesnakes and giant cave spiders and black mambas and like all the poisonous things. And that's just kobold stuff. Apparently, if you go to like the natural kobold caves in the base game, and then our kobold with a C friends in this game, sometimes they will have just like snake pits and have just a bunch of rattlesnakes in a pit, and they just keep them because kobolds, why not? So who's to say if there's an abandoned dwarf settlement and it's filled with giant brown recluse spiderwebs? I wonder, you know? Oh, what's going on here? What is going on here? Is someone approaching? I wonder what that is. Well, let's just drop down here. And in theory, we have a whole bunch of slimes. It says that there are a couple others that we don't have. I guess I'm gonna wait an hour. See if that does anything. I represent the kobolds as their legal arm. Please retract this baseless accusation. And then some more are here. Interesting. There are so many. The fact that they all have names is so cool. And then that group. Okay. We lost a chunk in in one of those first goes. But the rest have managed to keep up. So that's interesting. We'll see if we can actually get ourselves to join this fortress. I guess hopefully our dancing is good enough to get us into the fortress. Because I don't know if like if we just retire the adventurers, do the slimes become part of the fortress, or are they just there? Because that's really going to be the question, isn't it? The game is handling this surprisingly well. We have 100 slimes just following us up this hillside here, and the game's like, yeah, whatever. Oh, what's that? There's a book. English Exposed. Okay, here's our entrance here. Hello, Kobold Fortress. I bring you slimes. So much slimes. Hello, how's it going? We're slime ranching. Ding dong. Slimes. Oh, are they gonna get caught in the cage traps? Okay, no, we're fine. We're the same civilization. The trap should be fine. Slimes. So many slimes. So many slimes. Okay. Well, let's see if we can find someone in charge here. Whoops. We have a craftsbold, and an animal dissector, and a poet, and a miner, and a planter. Our hero, our dingo cleaver, is there. Our enforcer, we should talk to the enforcer. That no good rock hard dwarven blues, yeah. We're cowboys. We're the kobold equivalent of cowboys doing a slime drive across the landscape. Hello. Is that a weapon? Oh, we need to put our weapons away. Oh, hello, I'm Vola. Yes, weapons away. How are you feeling? How are you feeling right now? There is not enough cages or chains. It's frustrating. Yeah, I guess we do still need to deal with that. And see, we wouldn't be allowed to like try and join a squad or anything. I wonder if maybe our other friend can, our boar person. But even then, I don't know that it's going to join each of us. And of course, he can't see in the dark. He's going to have a real fun time here. Planter, enforcer, new conversation. Hello. Hello, I'm Vola. No, it still wouldn't let us join. And our boar person here is actually part of a different civilization entirely. You are part of the Mournful Word as opposed to the Something Rivers. Right, we are the Serpent of Baths, that's right. So interesting. I wonder what will happen if we just retire our people here. Does the fortress acquire the slimes? I wonder. I mean, we could try to figure out how to join as like as an entertainer. I don't know who we would talk to. Diagnostician. Hello. Hello, I am Vosi. How are you feeling? Shut is dead. I'm not uneasy. Yeah, they're all still recovering from all the deaths. Does the fortress suddenly suffer from an infestation of slimes? I wouldn't say suffer. Have you recently been bequeathed with a bunch of slimes? I don't know if we're gonna be able to find someone in charge here though. Oh, the hat. Oh, is that's our other adventurer. Hello. Hey, it's Irsi. Hello, Irsi. Oh, it's good to see you. Oh, do we know each other? I think we're from the same town, even. Oh my god. Irsi, friendly terms. Okay, so we just introduced each other. Okay. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if I want to like hunt around the entire fortress for our caravan leader. Peasant, a bunny, shearer. Suffer not a slime to be unhealthy, Ged. Unhugged, yes. Oh, that's gonna be a lot of hugging. Okay, I'm gonna kind of assume that we're good. We obviously haven't officially joined the fortress. I'm gonna save. Slimes at fort. And then we're gonna retire our adventurers, go back into fort mode and see what happens. 'Cause I'm really curious. Okay, retire. Retire. We succeeded! Our adventure was a success, I guess. Real low bar with that one, but I'm glad that it worked. You can successfully bring a whole bunch of creatures across the landscape and only lose a bunch of them. So we're gonna start a new game. This is this one. Of course, I didn't actually fork the save. I just named it. I guess we're just still in, whatever. It's fine. We're gonna do fortress. Kobolds. Bobolds. Cowbolds. I like that. We're going to go back to leopard bins. Okay. We still have 46 people. Gonna pause. Is there a bunch of slimes? There's a bunch of slimes. Okay, first question is, how many slimes do we have? Oh, we have rodent people. We have a bunch of slimes. Oh, but I don't know if that's 100 slimes. How many slimes is that? There's some elk birds, there's some blind cave ogres in the caves. Okay, that's good to know. And then we have some rodent men in the caves as well. We're gonna have to deal with the caves. Okay, so then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Right, and then so this is 28. And then that's another. So it's definitely not all of them. Well, I mean, it's more than half for sure, right? So it's, I said 14, so it's 3 pages of 14. What does it actually come out to? 14 times 3. plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 50, so maybe half. That's interesting. We should have had, I mean, that's still a lot of slimes. But I thought that more of them were here. Are these all just Rurax? Oh, they're all just Rurax. Interesting. So the slimes held by everyone else didn't make it, but this is all 46, is that what I said? 42. So we only lost 4. Okay. So what if okay, so I'm actually gonna quit without saving. Let's try this. I'm going to start a game. I'm gonna see if I can restart as those other 2 adventurers and retire them individually. And then maybe that will bequeath the slimes. Right, so we're gonna do this. Specific person, I want to be Orca, who may or may not. Okay, and we're in the right place. Okay. Oh, that killed the game. Okay. Well, we had just saved and stuff, so didn't lose anything, but that's interesting. That's an interesting way to crash. Let's try that again. We have found so many interesting ways to crash in Dwarf Fortress. Of course, we're going to spend like 3 months going back and forth between modes doing this. Because we don't have to go into Fortress mode each time. Okay, so we're going to be Orca. Gonna not click on anything. There we go. Oh, we're outside in the the refuse stockpile. See, this doesn't say we have, or no, we do. Kindred spirits. We're kindred spirits with all these slimes. Interesting, and they're not part of our party anymore. Interesting. Are these okay? Lots of Crusader Kingdoms save today as it just won't load. Oh damn, it's on a mod though, and there's a huge update soon, so I think it's rip mods for a bit. Oh damn. Yeah, games updating and breaking mods. I totally know that, how that goes. Okay, remember some of these names. Remember, like, I'm wondering if these are these orcas blobs or are these like Rurax blobs? And also, do we have our, yeah, okay, kindred spirit. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna quit without saving. That is interesting. I wonder if there are slimes on the map that aren't part of our fortress? I'm gonna go back into fort mode. I'm trying to decide if this is like if that's as good as we're gonna get, or if there's somewhere else to get like the other 50 slimes in there. Right, if we, well, I want to look at, I guess we look at our people, right? Are the kobolds here? So we have Srow. Oh, and then, okay, so that's interesting. All this is different now. There is still a named magma man and a fireman. The fireman in the magma. We do still have a bunch of slimes. And they're all owned by Rurak. Interesting. And like those dogs didn't show up either. That's interesting. I wonder, can you gift? You can gift a pet, right? What if we do that? Is that a thing we can do? I'd want to go back into adventure mode, which now I don't have. Right? We could go back and redo the entire adventure. I'm not gonna do that. I could... I wonder what happens if we reactivate our first person. This is mostly just me messing around at this point. I'm kind of experimenting with how this mechanic works, because no one does this. Let's do this. See, issue just lost slimes. I mean, we only got like half our slimes. I'm really curious to see if there's a way that we could get all of them to work. But if not, I'm not gonna be that broken up about it, you know? I'm just really curious if there's something simple we can do at this point to make it all work. Oh, crashed. We're doing good things here. That's a good sign, right? Means we're doing something good. But it seems like our primary adventure, we got basically all of her? I actually forget. All of their slimes. But the slimes from the other two people didn't make it. So I'm going to be Rurak. Okay. And now, see, like, we still have our slimes. We still have 46 pets. Oh, and we still have 2 companions. That's interesting. But if, like, I don't imagine these are 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is just the 40 of ours. Interesting. But like if I go, like I can't control our other 2 people now. Like once you retire an adventure and come back, like these aren't party members anymore. They're just like followers. Maybe someday that'll change, but maybe not. I'm just curious. Is it even possible? Oh, there's Orca. That's funny. Hi. Like there was yeah, gift, pet, or mount. I wonder if that's what we should have done. Should we have gifted all of our blobs to someone in the fortress? I don't think I have a save that I can go back to at this point. I think we're gonna call it good. I mean, unless someone really wants me to keep fiddling around with this, I'm gonna say 50 slimes is probably plenty. But that is something to keep in mind in the future. Apparently, I'm gonna like preemptively quit and reload. Apparently your companion's pets behave a little strange on retiring. New challenge, breed 50 up to 100. I think that should be fine. I'm curious how they reproduce. Or if they reproduce. but now we have 50 slimes in adventure or in fortress mode, so we can find out, right? We have our guard blogs. No, this, and then this, and then this. Okay. Now we're here for real. Right, and we'll pause, and there's all of our blobs. And Rurik is here sleeping, of course. But yeah, and then you're gonna be... I mean, obviously you have all those. Oh, groups, that's what I want. So yeah, you're still part of your hometown group. New challenge, raise mob cap to 1,000 and create the all slime. That might kill my computer. Also, it's a real life heater. Yeah, no joke. No joke. Hello. I don't think we're gonna go quite that far. But we do have 50 slimes here now. 50-ish slimes. And then this will, yeah, okay. This changes every time we reload, apparently. There's warthogs out there. There's just some wandering warthogs. What's an electric bill? Never heard of it. There's no electricity in Dwarf Fortress. What's the problem? There's solar incentives these days. Okay, so for first things first, I need to re-import our work orders. Like so. And then we need to re-get our pasture animals into our pasture. We have some sheep, we have a water buffalo, we have a bunch of giraffes in cages, we have a bunch of slimes. We have a bunch of slimes. A bunny, a goat, water buffalo calf, a stray llama, a reindeer, and a yak. Interesting, okay. Do we have breeding pairs of anything yet? We have 3 rams. Hooray. I'm playing heavily modded Minecraft, and after climbing to the top of an amplified mountain, I really forgot my water bucket to get back down. Classic. Classic. Okay, and then part of the reason why I wanted a bunch of blobs is I want to kind of situate them here in our entrance area and have them kind of keep an eye out for sneaky things. A, because I think that's funny, and B, like they don't actually have eyes, but they have some way to view things, I think. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna do a, whatchamacallit, a pen? Where am I looking? Pen. Under my mouse. I'm gonna say, like, this is all... Actually, I want them, like, in this whole little corridor here, don't I? Up through our actual entrance downstairs. This is gonna be our... this is our blog pen. Except, and then this is gonna get, like, most of the blobs. I'm gonna leave some blobs to kind of be wandering around throughout the fortress in case they need to be, I don't know, somewhere else. I don't want to keep them all in one basket, right? In case something comes in and just breathes fire on them or something. There are so many. Okay, let's leave like 5 free roaming. I'm gonna unpause and let them kind of sort that all out. Oh, hey, look, a petition. It's Srow. Oh, look! Interesting. That's interesting. Our first adventurer, Srow, is asked to join as a citizen. Yes, of course. Okay, interesting. So I guess they'll ask to join on their own accord at some point. Interesting, right? That's interesting. I was kind of thinking of Srow needing to go home and talk to her people at some point because she was just hanging out here without joining the fortress, but she just voluntarily wanted to join the fortress. So that's cool. No spearing everyone to death, please. She saved everyone. She's the one who saved us from the spearing. She definitely deserves a spot in our fortress. Oh, look, more giraffes. I did not... Oh, these are trained giraffes. That's... Oh, interesting. I told them to start training giraffes just before we retired the fortress, but they were all in cages. So while we were in adventure mode, the kobolds decided that the giraffes can just wander around. I'm not sure I have the... Can I really say differently? Oh, we need some chests in our hospital. Perhaps the giraffes decided they want to get to wander around. Yeah, that could be. I love the slimes. It's 200 years old. Are slimes ancient? They don't form relationships. Interesting. Strong, but slow to heal and clumsy. A strange, shapeless life form with an orange, leathery skin containing a liquid interior. It can secrete its internal fluid. So our fortress is going to be covered in slime at this point, right? Do we see cave slime on the floor? Not really. Interesting. Well, I hope people like the slimes, because here they are. And then I'm gonna let them catch up on our work orders. Cancels milk needs creature. Yeah, that's all good. Oh, and then we have our textile stuff. We were just getting our textile stuff going. We got a bunch of wood. Got our wood furniture. There's not too much hanging out in our in our shops here. We got mechanisms. And then here's food, which exists. Oh, and we need to... This is what we should work on today. Our actual tavern for our people. And then this is our trading depot, or our future trading depot. Oh, there's just a random hamster. That's cool. We even have some silk. That's cool. We got a fair bit of leather, and then I think we're working on making cloth. Perfect. Okay, that should be fine. Now we have some more bards and poets visiting. Excellent. There's still still waiting for bins to show up in some of these places. But in theory, we're still still carving a bunch of shell crafts. I guess we should work on something that we can trade with the elves, right? Do we just do stone crafts? Oh, we should do glass. We should do glass. We can trade glass with the elves, right? Because we're gonna use the volcano. We have infinite sand, and we have a volcano. Let's make glass. Let's make a bunch of goblets. That is a thing we can do. Okay, first things first. I do want to put floors in our new tavern thing here. I guess I'm gonna do walls as well. I do want to like be able to carve these walls. Okay, that should be fine. And then we'll do floors. I think also maybe I'll do the whole thing so we can just do the whole thing out of one material. Because we have a bunch of, we've been making blocks in theory. We could do microcline. Do we just want to do a bunch of microcline blocks? I imagine we have mined out some microcline at this point. Because when you have it, you have it. Let's say stones. Collapse all. Microcline, we have 200 microcline. Okay, so I'm gonna say, put in like an order for rock blocks. I know we have a recurring general rock block one. This one's going to be microcline specific. I'm just gonna say do 500. And we'll do a bunch of constructions out of microcline. But we can start. So I'm gonna do, yeah, I'm gonna do walls. Really? Yeah, microcline blocks. What's the struggle there? And that's all we have. Okay. Okay. And then, oh, we need a bunch more bedrooms, right? We've made some bedrooms here. We've made some bedrooms here. We should find another little spot to put them. Maybe in here. Maybe this is the level that we'll do the magma stuff on. A little further down. I think that would work. I want a thickness of 2. And we're just gonna go like that, and then, I don't know. And something like that, I guess. At the outside? That's the outside. Oh, it is currently erupting. Hooray. Is that crab still there? There was a magma crab, like right here. Maybe not. There's a bunch of firemen. Sure, it's fine. The thing that we're gonna have to be careful about here is you don't really mine into magma from the side traditionally. You'd want to do it from the top, but we could do it. We could do it the reckless way, right? We could just kind of dig a hole and run, essentially. Or what else would we do? We could put in like a pump at the top and pump out from the top. But the level in here has been changing as well. Though of course it's flowing out from here, so it's never gonna get higher than here. Stray giraffe has forgotten her training. Yeah, see, that's why you don't just let them wander around. they will become wild creatures again. I mean, even doing it on this level would be awkward because it's only gonna be like half full. We want like a full level to get magma out of. I mean, if we're saying we're gonna have a chamber of some kind here, or magma smelting. You know, something. And then below it, we would need to have channels. Channels to put magma in. And just thinking of what's the smart way? I don't know that there's a smart way to do this. There's just kind of placeholder tunnels for, you know, future things happening purposes. I'm gonna let them dig this. Well, I think, because that can happen pretty quickly, and then like we can fit some bedrooms in like some of these areas here. Dope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, that, and then just like that. I mean, that's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bedrooms. Why not? The giraffes in the tavern. Masterpiece wool cloth, striking native gold. These are good things to be happening. We have run out of things to cook, which is fine. I wonder how many of our slimes are actually in the pasture at this point. Are there... Not gonna be able to actively participate. Have a good night. Okay, sounds good. We're lurk friendly here. Thanks for hopping by. The slimes say hi. And we're gonna keep going on this whole setup between fortress mode and adventure mode. So come by and see some more. Lurky. Works for me. Okay, we are working on microclimb blocks. Okay, perfect. So let's keep going on that. Already got 60 microclimb blocks. I love it. And then, or no, I want a floor. Okay, already out, but that gets us started. Oh, 6 starving, dehydrated, or drowsy. Oh, is it the giraffes? No one's feeding the giraffes. I guess, I mean, do we have anyone as... I mean, our adventurer that just got here is a good animal caretaker, but I don't know that they're actually gonna take those jobs if they're not part of the fortress. We got Earsea. Earsea's upset. Why is Earsea upset? Doing fine. Frustrated. Oh, and churches. We're gonna have to do churches. Oh, but migrants. We're getting more migrants. Or did we already get... We already got our migrants? Magma crab and fireman are fighting. That's fine. So we got like 5 migrants, which is totally fine. Do not need to be outgrowing our food production at this point. A ranger guild has been established. That's interesting. Okay, what do we do about our giraffes? Also, do blobs even eat? All these 200-year-old cave blobs. To step away for a bit, how did the slime adventure go? Check it out. We have slimes in our fortress now. We also have starving giraffes because the kobolds decided to let them out while we were adventuring. As you do. I think that they might need to... I mean, we could just straight up butcher them, right? That was the original plan. I don't know that I feel the need to really tame the giraffes. Unless someone is really attached to the giraffes, I'm gonna butcher the giraffes, because that's gonna be the easiest way to deal with them. Otherwise, we're gonna have to get them put in a space where they can be fed effectively. I guess they're grazers. They are grazers, so they should technically keep some. Okay. They should be in the pasture so that they can graze like the grazers that they are. So I'm just gonna toss them in here. That's why they're hungry, because they're not eating grass. Did they leave out, did they take out all of them? I mean, yeah, these are all empty. They just let them all out. They just let them all out. That is so funny. Petition. I want a ghost. Oh, a guild hall. We need to make a ranger guild. That we can do. Dick our ghostly hammerbold. Who are you? Did we not... I thought we buried everyone. Oh, look. All this got organized. Okay. They are catching up on things. All of these look claimed, so maybe we just need to place some more coffins. I think we have some more at this point. Let's go here. Yeah, we got some more. Perfect. We'll see if he gets buried. We'll start engraving a slab as well, for the sake of safety. Because we should have some slabs. If we go here, we can engrave to Dicker. Ghost. Prioritize. Maybe that will actually happen. Look at them all running around. Look at all of our colorful lizards. Oh, I love having like an actual populated fortress. Oh my goodness, I like it. I'm a fan of this so far. Magma Man and Crab are fighting. Totally fine, I don't care. Sunstone, ooh. More shellcrafts. And see, I told them to prioritize it. We'll see what happens first. Actually getting buried, or I need to turn them into tombs. I guess that's the thing. So we need to do doors. And from there I can do tomb, multi, and just do that. That is 9 more tombs. Theory, some of these are gonna get claimed real quick, yeah. Jeez. We had a lot of deaths. But not all of them. Okay. Dicker. Okay, so if someone can bury those remains or carve our memorial, then we can deal with the ghosts. Dicker's been put to rest. Perfect. Because you were buried? You were buried. Excellent. Okay, so now we don't even have to carve a memorial. All good. So you're good. 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 Okay. Cool. Let's go down. I guess we're still working on this. Resume? Resume. Microcline is such a good color. I guess we should do all the walls, shouldn't we? I guess I want to do the corners too. I guess I'll be persnickety. I guess I want to do... I'll get rid of these corners. Make them walls. And then we'll do all of the walls. So it at least looks coherent, right? It's gonna be a weird shape, but it will be as pretty as it gets. As pretty as the kobolds will make it. We'll lose a little bit of floor space by doing this, but, you know. Whatever. Then this little... that little spot is just meaningless now. Whatever. Whatever. And then... maybe we'll do that on this side, and then this is all... Gabbro. Maybe we'll do doors here. So this will be like our dining area, and then this will be like the actual tavern-y, dancey area. I think that will work for me. I'm gonna leave a little entrance there, essentially. And we'll go around this way. Perfect. Almost perfect. Okay. That should be fine. And then I'm going to turn on Suspend Manager because it will deal with all these funky corners for us. A giraffe has reverted. How are we on cloth? Hey, look at all this cloth! Look at all this! Okay, excellent. And a bunch of it is like spider silk as well. Because I mean, I wonder, oh, do our standing orders stay when we retire? Standing orders, weave all thread. Yeah, I think these go back. And those are the only ones that I care about. But they are gonna revert each time, I think. Okay. So I'm gonna make a note of that. Unretired checklist. Standing orders. Thread and webs. Okay. And then we should probably start making some clothes, right? If we have a big pile of things sitting around, I'm not going to try to get too fancy with like recurring work orders for clothing because that's just madness as far as I can tell. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to put in like an order, right? And we're not dyeing anything yet either, but that's fine. That's further down the road. So we can do robes. I guess can I look at? I want to look at the whole list. What do we want to clothe our kobolds? What do we want to clothe bold? Because like we should get, you want like all the slots, right? You want to be fully covered, but there's a bunch of different things that we can use to cover each part of their body realistically. Like you can do hoods versus caps versus helms. Like helm is more of an armor thing. But if I look at all the different kinds, do you give me just a list? Clothes shop can do, yeah, clothes. Tell me what clothes are. I thought there was like a thing that just shows all the different articles of clothing. Is like part of the armor page? Okay, so cap or helm, gloves versus gauntlets, leggings, greaves, no, it's all just armor stuff. I just forget all the different clothing that can go on. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Upper body. Dress, shirt, tunic, toga, vest, robe, coat, armor, cloak, backpack, quiver, flask. So do we want tunics? Do we want shirts? Do we want dresses? Do we want vests? Do we want robes? Do we want coats? Whatever's cutest. You probably want a collection of a bunch of different things, honestly, to kind of keep everything varied. Let's do... we have an adamantine dress. Yes, that's exactly what we want. We mostly have yarn, I believe. And some silk. Yeah, all this wool stuff is gonna be yarn. Yeah, okay. And we'll have some silk left over. So, let's do make yarn dress. Make yarn tunic. We could make togas. Oh, we don't have tunics, but we do have togas. We're definitely making togas. Make yarn. We do vests. We can't do vests. But we can do robes. coat. Can't do coats. Shirt? Nope. Okay. Oh, what about cloak? We could definitely do cloaks. And capes. We could do caps. Can't do capes. So for head, there's cap, hood, mask, turban. I guess what? We can do cap. Can't do helm out of yarn. We could do hood. Can't do mask. Can't do turban. Head veil? No. Base veil? No. Head scarf? No. Okay, so we can do caps. And hoods. Let's do a bunch of caps. Caps are pretty cute. Hoods cover a whole bunch, but caps leave, you know, most of the face exposed, I guess. Hands don't necessarily need to be covered for happy thought reasons. We want pants. So we want trousers or loincloths. We could make a bunch of loincloths. Or brayas? I don't actually know what that is. There's skirts. We can do skirts. We should definitely do skirts. And yarn trousers. And then yarn loincloths, because that's hilarious. And then I'm thinking, I don't want to make a ton of each, but more than 10 of each, right? Because that's, you know, upper body clothing for 30 people. Let's do like 20 of each of these. We probably don't have that much cloth right now. And then cap is gonna be like 30, because that's our only head thing. I don't think we have this much cloth, but those will sit there until we have that much cloth. Okay, so that's a thing that is going to be worked on. Let's keep going on our walls here. Assuming they're still making microclimate blocks for us. Lamb. Okay. Blocked by removable item. Okay. Well, they'll work on it. So we need that's all fine. Okay. Well, we can place some beds. I assume we have some beds at this point. And some doors. Some doors. But those couple can be made into bedrooms and they will be claimed immediately, I am sure. Actually, not quite. It'll be soon, though, I'm sure. And then there's gonna be more soil up that way, of course. Okay, so magma. Maybe I'll go to the bathroom first. Because this is dangerous. The fact that there's like, oh geez. We could very easily flood our entire fortress with magma if we do this wrong. That's the thing. Because we're coming into it from below, there's magma way up here, and we're gonna try to come in down here. If we do it wrong, that pressure of all that magma up above can just fill our fortress with magma. And it's a volcano, so there's an infinite amount of magma there. So we're gonna have to have control mechanisms to make sure that doesn't happen. What could go possibly wrong? Yeah, exactly. This isn't a very famous way of ending fortresses or anything like that. And really, it's a matter of being clever about how we construct things, and then getting one brave kobold to run in there and mine and run back really fast. And we're gonna hope that they don't die. But once it's done once, then it's generally fine. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna have workshops in here, and then we're gonna have these channels. We'll just do some straight channels like this, with magma in them. If anything, I'm less reassured. It's fine. It's fine. Everything will be fine. So we want these tunnels to be filled with magma. That is the ultimate goal here. We'll do like some like this just to keep pressure equalized. And then they can all, you know, unite at the top. Maybe we do it like this. Like that, and then like that. Crute model I'm painting is finally coming together. Excellent. Is it you're still doing crute? Still doing crute. How many crute you doing? Did you say you're going to, I did say that, didn't I? I said maybe, for the record. But yes, I will do that. Let's you can watch them do. Where'd our thing go? Here. Oh, they're almost done anyway. Do we have a bunch of lore we can do? This whole chunk? We have 9. Okay. It really, yeah, it's really just a block per tile. Okay, well, yes, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. They are going to work on all those things that I told them to do. I will be right back. I'm back. You have too many crute? Is that really a thing? Can you have too many crute? This is all fine. The giraffes are going to continually forget their training, and that is okay. That's just what they do. Luckily, giraffes aren't too aggressive, right? Like rhinos, we're gonna be careful with the rhinos if they come back, because a rampaging rhino in the fortress would be a little more dangerous than a giraffe, I think. Crute run into the problem of cannibalism. Interesting. Well, it sounds like you can't have too many crute. It's a problem that solves itself, right? Is that how that works? Okay, so we're working on all this. We want guild halls and temples. We need to at least pick a spot for things like we have a petition for a guild hall, and we have a bunch of people with unhappy thoughts because they can't pray to their god. There is at least one religion that I know is pretty popular in here. Our lungfish god is a pretty popular god within our religion, and I would like to give him like or I don't know if that god has a gender. I would like to give a really large fancy temple for that god specifically, but I think at the moment we need to make just like a couple of like smaller shrines and like a room for general purpose worship. So let's do, and then those can also be like how we're restricting our tavern. Our below ground tavern is for citizens only, but our above ground tavern is for everyone. You can do the same restrictions for temples. So I think maybe we should have a temple up here that is for everyone. That's kind of, you know, out just up here. But then we'll have some more dedicated temples down below. I think that's a thing we can do. So, our god is a lungfish god. I imagine that's exactly how it works, right? In adventure mode, the people who worship the lungfish god, when you greet them, they'll say things like "Praise rivers," and I think that is very cute. I guess I want to leave some room in here for more hospital rooms. So I'm going to just kind of earmark a spot for some more, because we only have four hospital beds in our hospital. So we'll do something like this, maybe. Roommates are both working musicians and play in church bands. So that song is a common joke in the apartment. Yeah, that's fair. I could see that. It's a well-known one, right? How do I door? Just do that, I guess. Or, I mean, that's silly. Let's just do that. I'll do one more. Two more. Say that's probably enough room for a hospital. I mean, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 10 beds. And then we could expand up this way if we really had to. But yeah, I'm going to say that this is our temple to everyone that everyone can enter. Something like that. It's quite large. It's larger than our... I guess this can get bigger too if we really needed it to, but this should be fine for this. We'll just... Whoops. Fill in the rest of this here. I guess we could have the entrance be... We'll have it be like over here, I think. Right. Should be fine. Vaguely temple shaped, I guess. Yeah, okay, so that'll be our temple for everyone to access and worship anybody. And then down further, we need to find some spots for other things. I guess we're building out this level, right? We could say, like, this is pretty central here, so maybe this is gonna be like our citizens only everyone temple? Do we make one of those, or do we just make like citizens only dedicated temples for things? Suggest they try Lungfish God. It may bring slimy eternal happiness. I think so. I don't think they get to suggest things, more of a play the song vibe. Performance troops. Okay, so like a good non-denominational temple, it's true. I mean, we'll have the one that everyone can access upstairs, right? Do we make a citizens-only, non-dedicated temple? Because strictly speaking, we have all the room in the world to make this fortress. Could do something like that, right? And then, oh, come on. Something else in here. I mean, we could put more bedrooms in here even. Maybe this will be our guild hall. Interesting that Hunter's Guild is our first guild. Right, and then that should be generally fine. You go there, and you go there. So I think this is gonna be... I think we need to have a spot for the Lungfish God. I think there's a lot of people who worship the Lungfish God, so I think that's what this is going to be. And then this is going to be our first guild hall. And I'm not going to dedicate like a floor for temples like I usually do. They're just going to be peppered about. I think is what we're going to do. So they can start digging on all that. That's all fine. So lava. At uni, the chaplaincy, is that how you pronounce that? Had a Catholic chapel, then just essentially said other Christians. It do be that way sometimes. With a cupboard for the Orthodox rug and for the Buddhists and a sofa for the Quakers. That sounds about right. Priorities. Okay, so I'm gonna say, like, obviously we need a way for our people to get down here. Or we should be blueprinting. And then we need... Magma's gonna come down like this. Is that what we do? We dig here and run. Really what we should be doing it from here. Or we do this. Here's what we do. Obviously we'll have to dig all this out for the sake of digging it, but we're gonna do that, and then this, because we can do it from here since this is part of the forges, that this is a thing. What's gonna happen is, geez, a lot of spearbold, a blob and a giraffe. We'll check that out. Oh, and one of our goats has grown. I think what we need to do is we'll channel this. Well, we need to, I want it to flow down. How do we do that? We could do... Because they can dig diagonally, right? Could someone stand here and dig here? I think that's a thing. Or no, I want to be doing this above. This is just a channel. And then I want you to channel there, I guess. I mean, I'm gonna try it. I guess I'll turn it off. Blueprint mode. Oh, come on. We'll make that lower priority. Oh, and this blob. The blob misses the giraffe. Well, it looks fine. Was the, I wonder if it was fighting... A wild giraffe. There we are. It was guarding. Our blobs were guarding from the wild giraffes. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's... Actually, I kind of love that. It shoot away a giraffe. Like I can't see its... I want to see... Yeah, you... Isla over children. Okay, and you're gonna keep going for it, and there's just a rat there. Like, what? Overcome by terror! Excellent. As intended. The cave blobs are too scary for the giraffes to wander into our fortress. Oh, that's perfect! Overcome by terror. The cave full of armed kobolds and dwarves and traps and everything else is fine. But oh my god, a blob. We cannot go near the blob. That works way better than I thought it would. Having to serpentine through the blobs. Oh, it's so good. Okay, I'm happy. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with our guard situation. Oh, look all this. On our warthog person, listening to poetry. Who are these mealy-mouthed cowards trying to impress? Wow. Well, I mean, he's here. He's having fun. I wonder if he'll leave eventually. We're digging though. That's all fine. They get so scared. Look how fast they go when they're afraid. Oh, just gone. Gone. They go so dang fast when they are afraid. I guess giraffes can run, can't they? Giraffes can be pretty fast when they want to be. Okay, we've clearly ended, or gotten through all of our cloth there. But that is fine. I'm curious how far into our orders we got. Half? Not even halfway. Okay, that's fine. They'll keep working on it. We probably have more floor to do. Right. There, and then like, I don't know. No, I do want to do that. The stupid rock here. Cancel that one, cancel that one. And this one's gonna have trouble too because of reasons. Fine. Perfect. I think that's fine. Well, there are just tiny corners. Do I care that much? I might care that much. Okay. Now it is fully encircled, right? Blam. Okay. And then we are still shearing, right? We don't have a lot of creatures to shear, but we do have a couple. All these giraffes. I hope these giraffes don't outgraze our little area here. Yeah, they're just gonna freak out about all of the clothing stuff. Maybe I will cancel them for now. Okay, and then, oh, we should actually, so this probably got dug. Yep, okay, cool. So let's say this is a meeting area. Because everything's a meeting area. Right, except this is a new temple. The no specific deity. The controller of adventure? The controller of adventure. Okay. All visitors welcome is fine. And then that's just gonna be what it is. So everyone can access that. Now, our other one down here is a meeting area. This is a new temple. This is specifically to the boats of paddling, so 24 worshippers. Half of our fortress worships the lungfish god. There's also the invisible scars, which has 8 worshippers. Shaltso has 10. Odor has 15. Ziz has 17. Srace, the Bastion of Loving, has 11. Generosity, Sacrifice, Charity, and Persuasion. Wow. And then there's also the Submerged Cult, which is dedicated to the boats of paddling, the lungfish god. And then there's a bunch of other gods with a handful of people, a bunch of dwarven ones too. Putrid Communion, the Communion of Crabs, which is also to the boats of paddling. And then the Communion of Oceans, which is also to the boats of paddling. So I'm going to say it's to the gods specifically and not to any of the cults. The Coastal Sanctuary, that's perfect. That's perfect. This is going to be citizens and long-term residents only. Yeah, perfect. So now we will probably start to see people showing up in here to do their praying. So I know that there were a lot of people unhappy that they couldn't. There you are. Or what? You were just grabbing something. Okay. Oh, there you are. Ulk is praying to the boats of paddling. I feel so good. Yeah, unmet need. Pray to boats of paddling. And there it goes. And then still has the need, but you know, probably a little bit better. Yeah, here they come. Look at them go. Meditating on rivers, praying to the boats of paddling. You were praying to the boats of paddling. I like it. This is Shrow. Shrow is here meditating on rivers. I love it. Can only assume this is how you also will do this fortress with lungfish, of course. Yes. We've seen lungfish themselves here. I think we can actually just go fish lungfish. Actually, I wonder. There's some lungfish in a tree. There's just a lungfish in a tree up there. I don't know why. Look at our tavern. And then this is our other temple. And so people are going to be in here also praying to the boats of paddling, but like to other things too. Meditating on sacrifice, meditating on rivers, the invisible scars, meditating on murder. Okay. Pray to Srace, the Bastion of Loving. They're all gonna be much happier now. We're slowly going up. Very slowly going up in mood here, I think. We need so many more doors. Oh, and over here too. All right, that worked. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it needs to be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm trying to make them all have the same number of tiles at least. Right, that's not really a spot that can have a door. I guess we'll do it like this. You get an extra tile. Congratulations. eventually. There you go. Oh, it's autumn. Our food and drink are holding steady. I do still want to get above ground farms going at some point. Not fully sure what that's going to look like. Okay, so this got done. We're going to do yet another meeting area. And then this is going to be a new guild hall for the Rangers. Yeah. The Pristine Zephyr. And only members of the guild can visit. That's fine. And then they're gonna say, like, it needs to reach a certain quality, right? Yeah, okay. I mean, we could smooth it. I don't know that we have anyone really good at engraving at this point. But smoothing, anyone can do smoothing. There we go. Giraffe has reverted. Oh, we should bulk out our militia squad too. Wow, they smooth fast when they're going for it. Maybe we'll do our little temple here too. Let's do something like that. Then eventually we'll be able to like smelt some nice metal things for statues and such. But here, so we need like a floodgate here. Right, that's a machine. That's gonna go there. This needs to be magma safe. I don't recall. Is Dacite? No. Gabbro? Gabbro is. Okay. So we can use a Gabbro floodgate. And then we'll have to use oh really this is gonna be like walled off, but I guess I do want the option. Yes, I do want the options. Oh! Strange mood. Oh, our caravan tactician has become strange mood. Excellent. This is our first one. You're gonna do a clothing thing. Hmm. Mm-hmm. You grabbed giant recluse, spider silk, and olivine. Okay. So we're gonna get some artifact clothing out of this, I think. That's cool. And we're still shearing, right? Yeah, that's going. Not to mention silk. I guess we can make some things out of silk as well. I wonder how much silk we have. Some. I guess there's more wool in here now even. We have a fair bit of silk, though. They must have done all that silk while we were in adventure mode. That's really interesting, the fact that we just get free stuff out of that. Petition. Grark wishes to join. Yes, I forget. Sure, I mean, yes. Don't know who you are, though. Oh, we have multiple Grarks. Not the caravan leader, though. Or no, that's Gra. Duh. Part of the ferocity of buckling, I am so grateful. So you're a fishery worker. Cool. One more. All of our wooden jobs are going. I mean, look at this. This is stuff is going on. Must sleep. Okay. Sounds good. I will be back on Saturday. I still don't actually know what I'm gonna do on Saturday. Come by on Saturday for something. And then come by on Monday for more of this, for sure. We're already halfway through our next year. There's gonna be more adventure and more fortress and more everything. And look at this! Irsi has created Droll Urk, a bulky giant brown recluse spider silk chasa. So this is a leg thing, right? Where'd you go? Droll Urk. Stockings, yeah. Love that for him. The fact that it's made out of giant brown recluse spider silk is A+. That is a very good kobold artifact right there. Silk pants. All craftbold ship is of the highest quality, encircled with bands of spider silk made from spider silk, menaces with spikes of olivine, an image of Moses ochre tested, the dwarf, in giant brown recluse spider silk. Milker is laboring. Artwork relates to the hunting of great beasts of the dwarf Moses in the Blunt Hills, which is the region we're in 84. Interesting. I like it. We still haven't actually satisfied our enforcer, have we? Maybe that should we? I mean, part of it's the fact that it's just in a dirt room, or a collection of dirt rooms down here. Maybe the quarters should be somewhere else, just for the sake of making them nicer. We haven't even gotten to the point of putting in beds. Keep running out of things. I slept in the grass. It's annoying. Well, why? Oh, because we don't have beds in the barracks. Yeah. Well, that's enough room for 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure, why not? That way they can at least have beds. But our enforcer wants to have modest things. I'm curious if I could make this modest, because we can't smooth or engrave or anything. But what we can do, I think we can. I mean, the enforcer isn't who's. I'm getting all my nobles mixed up. Law enforcement. So enforcer doesn't need to be over here. The person who needs to be over here is the caravan tactician, who doesn't actually need rooms assigned at all. Okay, so we're gonna ignore this. I'm gonna find a new spot to put quarters for our enforcer that are more central and more easy to make nice. In fact, they could go in here, right? These are kind of our nobles' rooms. This is for our, and currently for our caravan leader. I thought I assigned them to be that. Yeah. Maybe this is where we should come looking for when we want to join the fortress. So if we came down this ramp, And then down this ramp, we would be right there. So Gra is right there. Okay. So we'll have to remember that. And then I think we'll make rooms for our enforcer right in here. I think that'll work. Oh, you need to like actually see your walls as part of your stuff. Because that helps as well. Duh. I think they can overlap the walls at least. Things get weird when zones overlap too much. Okay. And then can I auto-assign to the caravan leader? That's what you are, right? Caravan leader. We should be getting, we hit 50 population, we should be getting a mayor, or whatever the equivalent is. Then you're who? You're our stock keeper. Right, stock keeper's the one who actually needs a table and such. Which should be in here. There you are. I wonder if that's all preserved when you retire. Okay, so I'm gonna do a couple of rooms for our enforcer here. 3 rooms. And like that. And then your bedroom will be back here. And then you'll have like a hallway kind of deal. Right? I don't know. And then like this will be your entrance. We'll have this will be your office, this will be the enforcer's office, and then your dining room and your bedroom. I think that works. But does that change the assigned dwarf to match the role? Yeah, it's a DF hack thing. I do have DF hack going. There's been a system for like assigning a role to a room for a while, but the UI for it has changed. So now it's like it actually shows up here. I think it works. I am a DF hack person. Cool. Not everyone is. I totally respect that. But it has so many cool things. And especially recently, it has gotten quite nice. Yes, cool. Offers it to our fortress. Perfect. So that will be nobles. We'll probably also pick another spot for bedrooms. We have like 3 clusters. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and this still isn't the quality we need it, is it? We do have someone in here. But how close are we? We are halfway there. About halfway there. I'm curious if we have any engravers at this point. Nope. Well, I guess a guild hall is as good a thing to practice on engraving as any, right? We have no one. Who wants to make art? How do I organize by dream? Or wasn't where's Ersi? Ersi. You dreamt a great work of art. I think our second adventurer here is gonna learn how to make art. You gotta like not spend all your time training, right? Because this is an it kobold. It's been just training this whole time in a squad of 2. And some of this is getting rusty even. Macebolt is getting rusty. What are you doing? You're doing an individual combat drill? Do you have your thing? You don't have your thing. I couldn't get it to equip the item that it owns. That's the thing. It owns a mace. It owns a flail. But I can't assign it to it because it's not mine, right? Is that how that... I wonder... If I do new weapon, like specific weapon, there's all these other things here, but not that flail in particular. Creature. Oh no, maybe it's this one. Can I assign you that steel flail? Confirm. That might help. I don't think that was an option last time. But aside from the training that you do, I'm gonna make you an engraver. And we should probably have more than one, right? I'm gonna say engravers only selected. And then we're gonna find, at least assuming that we can, Macebold. We should give you a different title. All of our adventurers should have titles. So this one, what were we doing? Oh, we killed a necromancer, and we got a whole bunch of weapons back from the kobolds. So you're gonna be shiny stealer. Okay. That might be a title that shows up more than once. You're going... Interesting. I don't know what you went and just grabbed. Because all of our gear is here, in theory. Oh, yep. Oh, cool. Okay. Perfect. Now you're figuring it out. I like this. The steel buckler, that's pretty good. And a backpack. Wow, you're getting it figured out. Excellent. You're gonna fill the water skin. You got beer in your water skin. And now you're gonna go brew. Okay, cool. Okay, we fixed that at least. We should pick at least one more person to train on engraving, because the one is gonna get nothing, especially starting at 0 for experience. But let's see, maybe a more recent person. There's a surgeon, someone who doesn't have like a more important skill, right? We got a bunch of poets, we got peasants. What do you peasants want? You? You don't have a dream. absolutely detests hamsters. There are some hamsters here. I have seen some hamsters. What about you, peasant? Currently more fearless, currently more thoughtless, currently more rude, currently more confident, currently more shameless, currently less private. Are you drunk? Is that what's going on? Hauling ale roast. But like, where's... Dreams of crafting a masterwork, and his dream was realized. Neat. So you don't need anything. You don't have one? Detest flies. Okay. We'll find someone who wants to make art. Surely there are artistic kobolds. Surgeon, fixer, diagnostician, our other adventurer. What was your deal? Did you want to make art too? Can we just get our adventurers to make art together? Dreams of raising a family, that's right. You can figure that out on your own. Fish dissector, what do you dream of? Nothing? Pursuit of art as silly. Okay, so not you. The boar, I don't think the boar was interested in art. Furnace operator. No. These kobolds don't have needs. I find that surprising. Animal caretaker. No. Do kobolds not dream? Wild boar manhunter? Wild boar manhunter. Not wild boar manhunter. Wild boar manhunter. Does not care about friendship. Interesting. Well, I'm not seeing many people who care about art. No, money down. I was just watching, I don't know if you know who Kitboga is. Another streamer. He does a lot of, like he'll call scammers and waste their time. I was watching earlier today, and he had like the exact same bit. The person told, like the scammer told him to go get his credit cards. And then he just immediately went to, okay, I'll cut up all my credit cards. And the guy was like, no, don't cut up your credit cards, like over and over again, as Kitboga does, of course. And then he cut his credit cards. And then when they were like after the fact, Kitboga was like, you told me to do it. You said no, comma, cut credit cards. I heard it. I died. It's so good. It doesn't get old, does it? Spent many an hour reveling in the schadenfreude he generates. I agree. It's so good. It's so good. They get so mad. They get so mad. I'm gonna put a door there. Who else is gonna be our animal trainer? We've got a bunch of hunters. Do we need this many hunters? Gives me actual hope for the world. He's so sweet. Like, even aside from what he has decided to spend all of his time doing, it's just so clear that, like, he's a very wholesome person, and I appreciate him a lot. Milkers. How about a milker? Do you want to make art? Who wants to make art? Someone desire art, please. No? Okay. Hey, Uncharter, I meant to check in earlier, been lurkin', sounds good. Lurkin's cool. Howdy, how's it going? Thanks for the stream, thanks for coming by, thanks for the lurk. I do appreciate it. I think we'll be wrapping up here shortly. I do want to pick, I want to pick someone. Like, seriously, no one here? Maybe we need to make like an art An art adventurer. An art venturer. Someone who goes around and learns about all the historical things that have happened, and then comes to the fortress and engraves them into our walls. That's what our next adventurer should be. That's a good idea. Oh, an orca. Orca's our other person. Dreams of bringing lasting peace to the world. How about carving some walls instead? I don't know that I can satisfy the other one. Labor. Where's Orca? And this way it will be two of our different adventurers on our engraving squad. Orca, our gilder. Both of you start engraving, and I'm gonna say, start by engraving our hunters guild here, and start getting your experience up. I guess I can just do all of this. And then when you're done with that, we'll do the above ground temple. Just smooth this whole dang thing. I mean, we can... This will all eventually get smoothed. We'll limit it for the moment. Right, that's all good, and then you're all good. And there. That's the whole room, right? Okay, and then we'll engrave that as well. Boop, door. It's been going, it's going well here as well. The season is finally changing, it's getting cooler here, and that is when I am at my most happiest, so I'm happy for that at least. I pick up the phone and go, "This is Blink's Mortuary and Pizzeria. Try our new stiff crust. What can I put in the oven for you?" That's like a Bob's Burgers joke. Or a Bob's Burgers style joke, at least. If they don't respond for a few seconds, I go, "Hey, I got a lot of orders, and this is a busy line," and usually, by the time I get to that, they're hanging up. Uncle used to say, "Blink Mortuary, you stab him, we slap him." I feel like I've heard that before. I've heard "you stab him, we slap him" before. I couldn't tell you where. My cat is trying to devour everything here. Really? That way. I'm gonna get the rest of these dug just for the sake of having them dug. Not on the cutting edge. I mean, you don't gotta be for that kind of stuff. Oh, is it? It's autumn, of course. We need to be picking limes. Oh, we have labor, right? We have people who aren't doing anything. People who are just smoothing floor and listening to poetry. It is autumn. There's limes on the ground. You all, I mean, we even have this set up as a thing. I just have no one as a plant gatherer. I'm not gonna have Gra. It's seriously just our nobles. I'm not gonna send Gra outside. That's asking for disaster. Stockkeeper is busy. Diagnostician, whatever, and then peasants. Say some of these peasants, lime maker. You can all go out and gather food. Because it's limes on the ground season, and pomegranates and kumquats. And those can turn into booze. And that is all good stuff. Look at that. That's very nice. Okay, so we're working on it, right? We have things going. Oh, we should go back to here. We probably have a bunch of blocks made now. We can finish up on this. And actually turn it into a functional dining hall. That might be cool. So I'm just giving them all these big jobs all at once. It don't matter. Okay, and then I guess I want this smoothed. I do want this smoothed. Because it gets weird when you have furniture in here. Just smooth it. Just smooth it. Just smooth it all. I'll put some doors here. And then we can say this is a meeting area, the 10,000th. Right. That's the whole thing. I guess this too as well. Okay, and then this is a new tavern called the Chocolate of Skunks. You do you, kobolds. I'm good. I would rather stay in the Knowing Onion. Maybe that's how they get away with it. They name their private spaces really gross things, so none of the outsiders want to join in. I think that's what's going on here. Random giraffe just, or no, you are being hauled, aren't you? Yeah, you're pasturing the giraffe. Excellent. Okay, cool. Like they're from Iceland. Exactly. Exactly. I think we can get some tables in here. Through the dining hall. Oh, it's perfect. We're just gonna do some kind of haphazard tables. Yeah. Now we have people reciting poetry down here. Are you allowed in here? Are you actually a citizen? No, you're a citizen of the red ship. Did I actually do that? I did. Maybe you're a long-term resident. That could be. I don't want to limit it to just citizens. I think long-term residence is good, though. Look at that. That looks pretty cool. Nice and coherent. And then we should put some chests in here as well. And then someday we'll make some goblets. And actually put them in our taverns. Cavy boar is fighting a cave blob. The cave blob pushes the cavy boar in the front leg, lightly tapping the target. And now it's in a cage. Perfect. I'm so satisfied with these blobs. It's such a simple task for them, but it's working. Oh, and then what happened over here? What's in... There's nothing in that, though. It's just an extra cage. Weird. A guild hall for the Born Hall. It's a farmer guild. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We'll have to pick a spot for that as well. Right? I mean, we could even go like down here, or I could go like by the farms. Yeah, why not? Let's put the Farmer Guild Hall next to all the farmer stuff. I'm okay with this. Something like that. Right, and then that's fine. Yeah. Yeah. It'll be our farmer guild. Fireman is Fireman breathes fire at the magma crab. Good luck with that, you two. That doesn't sound like an exercise in futility. Oh, and look, some migrants. Are we still getting migrants, or I just missed the whole thing? We got 6 more people. We're up to 57. Outstanding. We're still working on cloth. I wonder if we have any more actual critters to put in here now. All of our blobs. I want some warthogs. We've caught some warthogs. We should tame the warthogs. We should probably just eat the warthogs, realistically. No offense to our one warthog person. Looks like we've also caught some more giraffes since we... Yeah. We'll just train all of these. Why not? Let's develop our training knowledge. Sure, someone could probably take a cavy boar as a pet. Why not? I guess we have... Strange. Maybe it's too late in the year or something. Oh, I like this. This looks good. This just looks good. And hey, you. Are you actually a, You're not a long-term resident. You're just an adventurer who has retired here. Interesting. Alrighty, I think... Well, they're working on it. Why this obsession with weapons in battle? I don't understand some people looking at the other person right near... Or not you, but... let's see. You're getting there. Halfway to level 2 for engraving. It'll happen. General familiarity with training giraffes. A few facts about warthog training. And then the magma. The magma's gonna be the thing. Now I think what we can do... Oh, the thing is we're gonna have to turn off the input and... Okay, yeah, we need some more floodgate. That's what we need. I need a floodgate. We'll say here. Except I'm probably not gonna have... Oh, well, I need to open that one first. Okay. I'm gonna put down some levers in here that are specifically for magma flow control. Don't know which of these. These do not need to be magma safe. Let's say 4 just for the sake of overkill. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna have someone standing here and mining like this tile, in theory. But the magma is gonna go down, hopefully. There's gonna be a lot of asterisks in this plan. But then it's gonna flood in here. We're gonna have a floodgate here. So then the magma is just gonna fill this grid here. And then we're gonna close this gate. And then we're gonna close a gate here as well. And then this whole thing will flood because there's magma up here. But if we have this filled but sealed, and this sealed, I guess we don't need a gate here. I might do one anyway just for the sake of future projects. But the main thing is making sure that once this is full, this does not continue flowing out here, because this is not a spot for magma. So we're gonna want a gate there. I think that's the main thing. So like if we say here, don't think any of those are magma safe. So I'm gonna put in a work order for rock floodgate. And I'm gonna say this is specifically out of Gabbro, and we'll just do like 5 of those. And in theory, we also have a bunch of similar mechanisms, but I'm gonna say rock mechanism. And then this will also be Gabbro, and we'll just make 10 of those. And then we will definitely have magma safe mechanisms. And then we can start work on all of our magma stuff. And temples should get some chests as well, so that they can hold some instruments and junk. We should do that in the one up here. They seem to be happy. Our mood is going up. We do still have some grumpy people, but on the average, we are moving up, I think. Hold on. 2 dead puppies. Here? Dwarf Bard strikes the puppy. Did something happen and it's just already cleaned up? Or am I seeing like weird phantom... Dwarf Bard Zolban. Interesting. I've seen some weird things in the past where like you'll just get notifications of things that happened in the past. But I don't know if that's that. Oh good, the giraffes are giving birth. We should geld the giraffes. That's slaughter, yeah. Geld. Geld the warthogs. Geld. Or not the yak. The yak can have babies. And see, I can't geld the cave blobs. I wonder if cave blobs ever reproduce on their own. I don't actually know. And then I feel like we ran out of space with our training stockpile here. Okay, there's plenty more to do, obviously. But we will keep working at it. This is what scares me. but you know, in a proper sense. Okay, and we'll keep making bedrooms. We have bedrooms on 1, 2, 3. We don't have bedrooms on this level. I guess we should put some bedrooms on this level for the sake of completeness. Oh, and then this is our guild hall. Do like this. And yes, and new guild hall for farmers. Which is in here somewhere. Oh, hey, look, it's winter. I really have no idea how these things are organized. It's like they're in a different order every time. Of course, I need to wrap up here. Farmer, there. Okay, the mahogany shin. Perfect. We're gonna save and quit. Okay. We're making really good progress here. We're up to 57 kobolds. We have some temples going. We're working on smoothing stuff. We have a second tavern going. I think things are going well. We have a whole bunch of cave blobs. We have our whole entrance is completely guarded by cave blobs, and it's amazing. I'm so happy with that. Today's episode is brought to you by clouds. Not the evil kind, thank goodness, the nice kind, but also viewers like you. Clicking on buttons down there and hanging and lurking and joining the Discord and doing all those good things. I really appreciate you. That's the vapor in my sky right now, and I appreciate y'all being here. Hope you come by on Saturday. Hope you come by on Monday for more, and I'll be here. Hope you have a good weekend. I hope you stay